Good Tuesday morning, America. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It is already 68 degrees in LJ, Georgia. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only online morning show. Just show everybody how they can get in touch with us first. Let's do that. Okay. And let's take that down. You know, the battle, and we are in a battle every day. I mean, we haven't won this war. I will consider winning when Trump gets reelected, the President of the United States, because I'm just going to throw out there really quick that the next term is the term he can just do what he has to do. We'll put it that way. Racism in America. Now, this is I'm going to be very serious today, although some of my comments may cause you to blink. You know, I think, no joke, I think if President Trump was to come out and, you know, do a press conference and, you know, say that's mighty white of you, okay, that would maybe, I guess, racist, right? Hey, that's mighty white of you. I'm not picking up what the media is putting down, calling Trump a racist. I'm not picking that up. So I've done exactly what all white Americans do at this time, white male Americans at this time. I'm going to defer to my black friend. White people always find their black friend, right? I'm just telling the truth here. They always find their black friend. I said this morning, I don't know. I'm at an age in America when I'm white, and it seems like anything I say, people are going to turn it to racist comments or white nationalists. I have never in my life even crossed my mind to be a white nationalist. It's just never crossed my mind. I'm more interested in cutting my grass than taking time to be a white nationalist. I don't get it. But it's the fake news, and I know you don't like that because you say sometimes people like myself, run to the fake news comment. You say the Trump supporters run to the fake news comment. But the fake news is turning this into anything and everything they can. Okay? They are the ones that are racist, divisive in this country. So I'm going to give me picture one for Mr. Grayson, I think there. This is Derek Grayson, the Minister of Truth. Okay, Derek and I have been, I guess, maybe now getting close to 10 years, 9 years or whatever. We've been friends for years. And I'm thinking racism in America, let's have a conversation. I'm serious because I can't find what President Trump, I'm okay with saying if you don't like this country, leave. I'm okay with that. And I believe that's red and yellow, black and white. They are all precious in his sight. If you're from Canada and you're running your mouth, who is it? Who is the guy that played Dumb and Dumber? Jim Carrey, right? Is he from Canada? Leave. They're white people. Leave. We had people all through. Derek will be my guest. You can go ahead. He will be my guest this morning. You don't want to miss it. 8:25. Derek will join us, and we're going to talk about racism in America. And I want to know from typical white guy, right? I say, hey, I got to call my black friend. Is that racist? I don't know. Well, and also I am going to say to you, I'm not disrespecting Mr. Grayson because when I say my black friend, if you address him as African American, he'll let you know he's never been to Africa. He's an American. So, friends, let's talk racism in America with Derek Grayson at around 8:25 this morning. So let's take that down. Now let me move along here. I want to play the video first this morning, okay? There's so many things we can get into, and I get it with Joe Biden and politics. Not right now. I get it that the media is trying to make you think that every candidate out there can beat Donald Trump. Not right now. Now, the media has a chance. This is yesterday. The President of the United States. Now, we're not going to play the whole thing. You should go watch it. That's what I say. You should go watch it. The President of the United States held a manufacturing in America. It's the third annual one since he took the office, I guess, or second or third. A manufacturing in America at the White House event. He showcased businesses that motorcycles, you name it, whatever. He showcased manufacturing in America. Invited the press. This is what I've been telling you. We will be froze out of the actual good news that's happening in this country by the deep state media. So yesterday he gets to the end of his remarks and he invites. Now pay attention to this. Anyone have, I want you to listen, okay? Anyone have a question about our manufacturing today? He said to the press, anyway, this is a chance for the American media. Now they're out there today shaking and everything. Oh my God, these racist comments, they're resonating all over the world. I mean, they're looking at us. We've always been the country of welcoming and a melting pot of the world. And now we're telling people to go back. Here is the media's chance yesterday. Now they will tell you, here's what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you Donald Trump turned this event into something else. That's what they'll say. Not true. Let me play part of the video. And then Josh, I may go back a little in the video. I may say hold there. But let's start it right where this is Manufacturing Day and listen for the first question that is asked when the president says that, and he says manufacturing. So let's go to that 42-minute mark there on that video and start playing that. And I'll tell you when to stop. Come back.
Build in America. They didn't hear that. In fact, it was the opposite. They were trying to steal your business and build it overseas, build it in other countries, including China, many others. But that's not what this is all about, and this is 100% made right here. Thank you. Congratulate everybody, too, please. So thank you all for showcasing your awe-inspiring products today. They are absolutely incredible. Thank you for pouring out your heart, your sweat and soul to make our nation even stronger. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to this magnificent land that we love so much. And I just want to end by saying, may God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, you have any questions? You have any questions?
No, wait. Now, when we come back, Josh, I need you to back that up just a little because he says, do you have any questions? It's important. Now, did you notice there's a couple takeaways? He started into China, okay? This is America Manufacturing Day. He started, and what did he say? That's not what it's about today. That's not what today is about, okay? So he backed away. He didn't go there. He said, that's not what this is about. It's about 100% American manufacturers in America, 100% made products in America. Then he went into, pay attention, he didn't identify black companies, white companies, Hispanic companies, women-owned companies. They were all there yesterday. There was no racial divide. If you manufacture 100% of your product in America, it's very possible your company was highlighted yesterday. If you go through, now the media did not do this. They did not do this. If you go through who attended yesterday, women, business owners, black business owners, white male business owners, it doesn't matter. They were all represented. No racism. It was America. America made. It was how much we love these people. Then he went in to praising all of them, not individualizing the white company, the brown company. Well, you're almost as good. No, he went into a overwhelming thank you, American manufacturers. We love you. God bless. Now pay attention to that. See, that does not come out anywhere in the media. You don't read a headline on Good Morning America, it's racism, where President Trump praises American manufacturing, regardless if they're red or yellow, black and white, and says thank you and God bless you and we love all of you. No headlines. Now, watch where the media takes this, because what they will tell you is the president took what should have been. How many times you had that? That's your byline. The president took what should have been a very happy moment for American manufacturers and went and doubled down on racism. So let me show you that very quickly. Okay. Give me the big, where is there it is. Give me number 7. Now this is where Trump doubles down on racist politics. This is yesterday at the manufacturing event, U.S. 100% made manufacturing event at the White House. This is a picture from there. Defends attack on progressive congresswoman in White House news conference. Doubles down on racist politics. They're disgusting, man. They're disgusting. These people are absolutely disgusting. Okay, here it is. Okay, let's go with number 3. If you hate our country, you can leave. I mean, there are planes all day long. Do not suffer any longer. It's all he's saying. Don't let it bother you. I mean, if the country that you created, Democrats, now these 4 women, we will get to these 4 women of color. Oh my God. If you 4 women of color, okay, hate the country that your party created, well, Republicans had a hand in some of it. I got it. You're right. We'll go with that. Okay, you get that from me. Republicans are not standing on the sidelines innocent, okay? So I'm not going to try to challenge that. But the New Deal, the Great Deal, the Deal, the Dealio, everything Roosevelt put in place, Woodrow Wilson, we won't go down that road. The father of progressivism or progressives or whatever they are, whoever. Anyhow, all of the above, the way you created inner cities and put your constituents in it, let's not go there. If you hate the country that your party created, leave. So anyhow, this was yesterday also, but this is what MSME, nothing on manufacturing. When you hear about the manufacturing event yesterday on the White House, the major media sources will say, in an event that should have been, for the president, a highlight of American manufacturing, took a racist turn. That's what you'll hear. But it didn't happen that way. Let's go back to the video, and I got to have that backed up about 2-3 seconds, Josh, and let's go.
Okay, you have any questions on how well our manufacturing business is doing, Press?
Stop! Sorry. I'm yelling at Josh, stop. Okay, so he praises the manufacturers. Okay, praises them. God bless you. Red and yellow, black and white, I don't care who you are. Black business owners, white business owners, women of color, whatever. God bless you. America loves you. Please keep your sweat, your workers. We love you all. You can't get any more positive than that. Then he says, Do you have any questions of our manufacturers today? Got it? Pay attention. I want you to back that up. I'm going to let it go this time. But pay attention now. You go straight out of praising them to the media, and he opens it up. Do you have any questions of our manufacturers today? Watch what happens. Start back at that, and I'll let it go this time.
Okay, you have any questions on how well our manufacturing business is doing, press? The press. Wow, that's a lot of press. Look.
President Trump, who were you talking about in your tweet about going back to their home country?
Well, I didn't mention names, and I didn't do that, but I will tell you, with our country, and I think everybody in this audience, these are great manufacturers, great workers in our audience too. They brought a lot of their workers here. If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. And that's what I say all the time. That's what I said in a tweet, which I guess some people think is controversial. A lot of people love it, by the way. A lot of people love it. But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Mr. President,
Speaker Pelosi says
Mr. President, three of the women were born in
Well,
America.
that's just a very racist statement, somebody that would say that. So Speaker Pelosi said, make America white again.
She said that's what
Let me
you
tell
want to
that's
do.
a
Is that
very
true,
racist,
sir?
That's a very racist statement. I'm surprised she'd say that.
She
John,
said you
go
want to
ahead.
do that.
Mr. President, three of the congresswomen that you talked about were born in America. So in terms of going back to fix the problems, what were you talking about?
Well, they're very unhappy. I'm watching them. All they do is complain. So all I'm saying is, if they want to leave, they can leave, John. They can leave.
But where
I
is
mean,
it
I look
going?
at the one, I look at Omar, I don't know, I never met her. I hear the way she talks about Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda has killed many Americans. She said, you can hold your chest out. You can, when I think of America, when I think of Al-Qaeda, I can hold my chest out. When she talked about the World Trade Center being knocked down, some people, you remember the famous some people. These are people that, in my opinion, hate our country. Now, you can say what you want, but get a list of all of the statements they've made. And all I'm saying that if they're not happy here, they can leave. They can leave. And you know what? I'm sure that there'll be many people that won't miss them.
But they're American citizens.
But they
What do you
have
make
to
of the fact that they're
love.
American citizens?
They have to love our country. They're Congress people, and I never used any names.
Are you
But
okay
these are
with
people.
people
Quiet,
thinking your
quiet,
tweets are racist,
quiet,
Mr. President?
quiet,
Are you okay with people
Quiet.
thinking your tweets are racist, sir?
quiet. These
I'm
are
asking a
people
question,
that
sir.
if they don't like it here, they can leave. And I don't know who's going to miss them, but I guess some people will.
Sir,
One of them is polling. One of them is polling at
White
8.
nationalists
One
are
of them is
freezing your
polling at
tweets, sir.
8%.
are you
One of them
okay
is
with
polling at
nationalists
8%.
being called racist?
So when I hear people speaking about how wonderful Al-Qaeda is, when I hear people talking about some people with the World Trade Center, some people, no, not some people, much more than some people. When I hear the statements that they've made, and in one case you have somebody that comes from Somalia, which is a failed government, a failed state, who left Somalia, who ultimately came here, and now is a congresswoman who's never happy, says horrible things about Israel, hates Jews, hates Jews. It's very simple. And if the Democrats want to wrap their bows around this group of 4 people, one of them kept Amazon out of New York, tens of thousands of jobs, would have been a great thing. And she kept Amazon from going, would have been a good deal. I mean, could he have made better? Maybe. But tens of thousands of jobs. And New York has not been the same since that happened. It's really hurt New York and New York City. Amazon was going to go. They were going to relocate a major section of their business in New York. She kept them out. That was a terrible thing she did. A terrible thing she did. So here's the story. Here's the story. I see them complaining. They're complaining constantly. I watched Lindsey Graham today on Fox and Friends talking about
He says you went
the
too
same
far,
subject,
sir.
and frankly, even stronger than what I'm saying. He said they're
says you're way too
communists.
far, Mr. President.
I'm saying that they're socialists, definitely. As to whether or not they're communists, I would think they might be. But this isn't what our country is about. Nevertheless, they're free to leave if they want. And if they want to leave, that's fine. And if they want to stay, that's fine. But the people have to know. And politicians can't be afraid to take them on. A politician that hears somebody where we're at war with Al-Qaeda and sees somebody talking about how great Al-Qaeda is, pick out her statement. That was Omar. How great Al-Qaeda is. When you hear that, and we're losing great soldiers to Al-Qaeda, when you see the World Trade Center gets knocked down, and you see the statements made about the World Trade Center, all the death and destruction, I'll tell you what, I'm not happy with them. And it's very easy to be say, oh, gee, well, it's okay. If weak politicians want to say, and the Democrats in this case, if they want to gear their wagons around these four people, I think they're going to have a very tough election, because I don't think the people of the United States will stand for it.
Mr. President? Mr. President?
Hold that spot. Hold that spot, Josh. Come back to me. We're going to take a break. I want to give you a little rundown. Did you notice he asked a question? Hey, anybody want how well are manufacturers? Did you hear anybody say to any manufacturer, any question, what percent are you manufacturing over last year? Any manufacturing? Or did you hear immediate calls for Trump to engage, comments? The media turned that into what they wanted to turn it in, and we happen to have a president of the United States is not going to stand for you yelling at him that he's a racist. He doubled down. Leave, come back. Did you notice when he said, if you're not happy, leave? The applause out there? I got to take a break. When I come back, our guest will be Derek Grayson, the Minister of Truth, my black friend. We'll be right back.